Following Katt Williams' nearly 3-hour explosive interview with Shannon Sharpe on the Club Shay Shay podcast, numerous comedians mentioned in the conversation have taken to social media to respond. Their reactions have added to the ongoing fallout from the intense and revealing discussion, highlighting the impact of Williams' remarks and the conversations they sparked within the comedy community.
You make it look so easy, remember? They're doing nothing.
Well, when you
You're
get
just talking.
yeah. Well, see, when you get a guy like Katt Williams, then
So hold on, let's talk. I want to get into that.
3 things are true about me. I am 5'3", I have never told a lie, and I am 6'3". Look, Hollywood created Kevin Hart.
I remember when I did Cam. I remember getting up and I turned back and I look at my Katt, and I look at my producer and he's shaking his head. I'm like, oh man, we done messed up.
Shannon Sharpe's journey to establishing a stable presence in the entertainment industry hasn't been easy, but he's managed to gain traction with his popular Club Shay Shay podcast, featuring guests like Steve Harvey. However, his big break seemed to come with the viral Katt Williams interview, which has now taken a surprising turn. Katt Williams is allegedly threatening to expose industry secrets and ruin Shannon's career. So what's going on, and why do people think Shannon is being threatened? To understand the situation, let's first look at Shannon's career before Club Shay Shay. After retiring from the NFL with an impressive career, Shannon, like many sports stars, transitioned to TV. He joined Skip Bayless on Fox Sports' Undisputed, and things seemed to be going well until tensions arose. One major point of conflict occurred when Shannon made critical remarks about Tom Brady's performance, saying he was no longer playing well. Skip Bayless countered, defending Brady and stating he was still playing at a high level at 45, while Shannon had to retire at 35. This comparison made Shannon feel disrespected, leading to one of their most heated on-air exchanges. Despite staying on the show for 7 years, Shannon eventually left Undisputed, citing the disrespect but always speaking respectfully about his team there.
If somebody else had said what Skip said, I wouldn't have batted an eye. But we're supposed to be teammates.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's what hurt me more than anything. My teammate, that's what he thought of me. It's kind of like when somebody else says something like, nothing gets you more upset than when your boys hit
Or
you.
somebody who really, you said 4 names. I can't really, I know one of them was Sterling Sharpe.
Yeah, like my homeboy, and I know, like, we and my homeboys, we joke a lot, but I know where not to go.
It's to a degree.
Yes, you can joke, but let's not go there. Let's not play in that area.
Right.
And so I was like, and at that point in time, I heard the guy that I had stood up for Skip when guys come on and try to take shots at Skip. I was there. I stood up. Nah, bro, this is not your show. This is Skip and Shannon. This ain't you. You're not going to take no shots. We're not going to do that, so forth and so on. And in that moment, to think that because I said Tom Brady wasn't playing well, and he wasn't playing well.
This wasn't their first confrontation. Just 2 months later, Shannon and Skip were on the brink of another argument, further escalating the tension between them. These recurring clashes ultimately played a significant role in Shannon's decision to leave Undisputed, as the growing discord made it increasingly difficult for him to continue on the show.
Skip tweeted something, and although I disagreed with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down
Okay.
because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me
Okay.
finish.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead. Let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting
Okay,
me.
well-
You could have came back, Skip.
Well, I thought-
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were gonna bring it up.
No, I was just gonna say, Skip. I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where DeMar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not getting to your tweet. That's what I was gonna do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No, clearly the bosses wanted you to offer explanations. So clearly,
No,
somebody
they did not have. Nobody.
Let's go, Jen.
Shannon later revealed that he was fired from Undisputed, which sparked outrage among fans who feared it might jeopardize his entire career and undo years of hard work. This revelation left many concerned about his future in the industry, raising questions about how this abrupt change would impact his success moving forward.
I was going to ask you about this because I wasn't worried about no damn references. I was like, I wanted to know how shocked were you that, that I went public and I said I wanted the Shannon Sharpe.
I was shocked. I'm like, hold on. God's honest truth. I was shocked. I'm like, well, damn. I mean, the door just closed behind me. And here's somebody on a platform, the number one. He's the biggest in morning television. There's no one bigger than Stephen A. Smith. And he's saying that he wants a guy that just let go. A lot of times when people get let go, people automatically think they're damaged goods. He did something. So you were saying, hey, nah, I want that brother. I know that brother. I know that brother's background. And there are too many people that have vouched for him to let me know the type of person that he is. And I'm willing to put Stephen A. Smith on the line.
After leaving Undisputed, Shannon Sharpe went on to co-host a show with Stephen A. Smith, but it wasn't until launching Club Shay Shay that he truly made his mark. He pulled out all the stops, inviting celebrity guests he was close to, essentially asking them for a favor by appearing on the show. He also started a podcast with fellow former NFL player Chad Ochocinco Johnson around the same time. When comedian Katt Williams came on Club Shay Shay and praised Shannon for creating a safe space where the truth could be told, it likely made Shannon feel proud of his work. However, Williams' words also came with a warning. During a recent episode of Shannon's Nightcap podcast, he recounted how Katt had warned him that a storm was coming. According to Shannon, Williams told him that people, even those closest to him, would eventually turn on him, leaving Shannon unsettled by the ominous prediction.
Y'all, I'm back with another one. And up next, we got Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharpe. He reveals Katt Williams warned them about the hate that'll come from the comedians. Check them out.
What I'm starting to see, Ocho, now, you remember Katt said it. He said, Shannon, he said, this is going to put you in a new realm. This is going to put you in a new stratosphere. He also told me when I got outside, and George could attest to this, he said, they're going to come. He said, they're going to come. He said, because the people that I talked about, they have supporters. And they're going to come for you. I just want you to know. He says, I want you to be prepared. And he said, there's going to some of them going to be people that you thought you were cool with. But that you thought they were cool with you, but they're cooler with the people that I said what I said about.
Shannon soon realized Katt Williams was right when guests who had previously shown excitement to appear on Club Shay Shay began canceling. The situation escalated, leading to widespread speculation online that the entertainment industry might be attempting to blackball Shannon, raising concerns about potential backlash following Katt's warning and the revealing nature of their conversation.
Shannon Sharpe says after Katt Williams, guests won't come on his show.
He said, now they're going to come for you. I said, can't come for me for what? I didn't say anything. He said, they're going to come. And they're going to say a lot of different things. And there are going to be some people that you thought you might be able to get that they're not going to come now. And that's absolutely has happened. That's absolutely has happened. They were so excited. Thanks for reaching out. We can't wait to sit down. And a day later, they can't do it. No call. They won't follow. So forth and so on. You know, I had Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey did 8 million views. I had Coach Prime. I've had a lot of comedians. And some of the comedians had taken shots at other comedians, but nothing like this. I didn't expect the vitriol. When you play sports, you understand that Atlanta fans, even though you're from Atlanta, they're going to have a little resentment towards you because you beating their team. I got that. But in this situation, I can honestly say I did not expect the level of vitriol.
Many people also criticized Katt Williams following his comments about black comedians wearing dresses and acting feminine in their skits. He made a big issue out of it, calling out the trend, but others were quick to point out his own past performances where he wasn't exempt from similar behavior. This backlash highlighted the irony in his statements and sparked further debate about his stance on the issue within the comedy world.
And is wearing long ass pink hair like the city girl. That ain't happening, bro. No man is gonna choose to wear the city girl weave all down your back. That's just not gonna happen. So you telling me that you the only one ever ain't done nothing, and it's everybody else? I think you a liar. think you lying. Because this right here is a no-go for the straight. I'm just saying, maybe you're not gay, but he gay-ish. How about that? You know, that's just kind of how I feel. Look at this. Look at this picture, yo. This is not a man that's just straight. There's a lot that's to be said.
Despite the ongoing controversy, Katt Williams remains unstoppable. He shows no fear of being blackballed again and displays unwavering determination. His resilience and boldness continue to drive his success, allowing him to thrive in the entertainment industry despite any potential backlash. Williams' fearless approach keeps him in the spotlight and fuels his career.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. But I'm not scared of being the competition. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no, what y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian. But in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I'm not taking the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
Shannon revealed that the world didn't even get to hear everything Katt Williams had to say during their interview. According to Shannon, much of Katt's most controversial and revealing comments were left out, leaving the public unaware of just how explosive the conversation truly was. This only fueled more curiosity and speculation around the interview.
I'm hoping for 10 million. That's all, Cam, if I get 10 million, I'm like, that's a pretty good interview. Think about how few people that's in this space that interview people that don't get 10 million. So if I get 10 million, that's one of the biggest podcasts. Now, that's not Joe Rogan's number, but that's pretty good for an up-and-coming podcast. So I felt good. Man. But here's the thing I tell people. If I'd have had Katt mic'd up from the time he got out of the truck until the time he sat down, it'd have been 100 million. Oh, he was on it.
In the end, Shannon emphasized that regardless of the challenges he faces, his priority is to maintain credibility in the industry. He expressed a strong desire to be respected and trusted, highlighting the importance of integrity in his career, especially amidst the controversies surrounding his recent interviews.
Only when you go down the list of Steve Harvey, like these are big deals, like in the entertainment, space. Of course, it's going to come with, I would appreciate it if we're not talking about blah, blah, blah. Yes, you see what I'm saying? Right. Now, one thing that I do respect about Katt, he came with a lot of receipts. Yeah. And it wasn't as if I'm looking at an iPad to keep me on track. Man, his mental focus throughout the whole thing was so admirable because I'm like, yo, no, you said this about this person or that person said that. He had studied every Katt. He had studied every interview that I had done, conversation I had, he had studied. Because a lot of things that we didn't mention on the show, he was talking about it. But if you notice, he was he was doing that. He did this a lot. So his recall, everything that somebody had said, that he had a question, it didn't happen like that. Because I asked said, Katt was accused you of stealing a joke. Said, I didn't steal the joke because the timeline doesn't match up. And I think he said something to the effect, if you look at how his joke ended, how mine ended, Katt came back, he refuted that.
Finally, Shannon said that no matter what happens, he wanted credibility in the industry.
I want credibility. I want people to be able to share their story without me interrupting. I think sometimes people in our position to do what you and I do, they want to hear their voice instead of the guest. Well, I can go home and hear myself talk if I wanted to, if that's what I wanted to hear. I think for the most part that people tune in to watch my pod because they want to hear what the guests have to say. I let the guests speak.
Do you think Shannon Sharpe will reach new heights despite pushing back against the industry? Or will influential figures like Oprah and Steve Harvey attempt to silence him? Only time will tell. We want to hear your thoughts. Let us know in the comments below. For more updates on Shannon and the ongoing situation, don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay informed and receive notifications whenever we post new content related to this unfolding story.